So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start out the hour with a tale of badassery, shall we? I don't know about you folks, but I always enjoy a good tale of badassery. Well, the badassery occurred, ladies and gentlemen, in Newark, New Jersey, where this week an estimated 1,000 to 2,000 students staged a district-wide student walkout to protest school budget cuts, school closings, the firings of teachers, and Governor Chris Christie's refusal to restore millions and millions in cuts that were in fact found unconstitutional by the New Jersey Supreme Court. After they walked out of schools all over Newark, they marched to a state assembly budget hearing at Rutgers Law School. A good friend of the show, Rania Kalik, was reporting on the walkout at her blog, which is Dispatches from the Underclass, and she found that apparently there are 9,546 students enrolled in high school in Newark, New Jersey, in public school in Newark, New Jersey, and at least 1,000 walked out. At least 1 out of 10. So, folks, that is actually pretty damn badass. 1 out of 10. Rania also reported that some schools, at least 2, blocked students from leaving. They blocked them from walking out. They actually put their schools on lockdown. And so if they actually physically stop the students from leaving and walking out, that is actually unconstitutional. That's actually, they can't, students can get punished for leaving school, but a school cannot physically prevent them from expressing their First Amendment rights. Reportedly at Eastside High School, some security guards had baseball bats to discourage kids from walking out. Rania actually tweeted from a student, quote, "Eastside student told me that he overheard bat-wielding security guards say, 'It won't kill anybody, but it will put a good thump on them,' end quote." So, yeah, if that's true, that is really, really insanely messed up, where you have a security guard wielding a bat to try to threaten students. That's messed up. Another student told Rania that their principal, quote, said that it's pointless to protest for education when you're leaving school. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. You technically can only protest school cuts when you're physically at school, and the only people who will see you are also at school. That makes perfect sense, Mr. Principal. I've always found the best protests are the ones that don't get seen by the decision makers. That's the best protest. The best protests that have really, really low visibility. Anyway, though, I love seeing students fighting back against these ridiculous cuts, these immoral cuts, this austerity, this neoliberal privatization. I love seeing it in Newark, New Jersey. I love seeing it in Chicago, Illinois. Truly, truly badass stuff. And supposedly this is just the beginning of the protests that these kids have planned. You can actually find them on Twitter at Newark Students.